All right. Thank you all for joining me here today. My name is Morgan Heitzma with Scott Leroy Marketing, and today's class is actually going to be a You Choose class. So every other Friday, we look to you to tell us what to teach. So if you're interested in voting for next You Choose class, just please feel free to reach out to us. Support Scott Leroy Marketing. We'll be sure to grab that link for you. You can also find this link on the calendar as well if you already have that added to your Google Calendar. So today's You Choose class is going to be about building your social media. So we're going to take a look at our Facebook, how to kind of set up a Facebook business page. We're also going to take a look at how to set up an Instagram business page. We're going to look at how to connect Instagram to Facebook, as well as connect all of it to our KW command. And if we have a little bit of time here today, we will take a look at our paid ads as well, if we can kind of squeeze that in at the end there. So as we take a look here, just know that today's class is going to be recorded and can be found on our YouTube page. I'm going to go ahead and drop that link in the chat box down below for you. And throughout today's class, if you have any questions, please feel free to use this chat box. I'll do my best to stop in real time and help address those. If by chance I miss your question, just know that I'm going to stay for a few minutes at the end of class here today to help address those. If by chance your KW command is just not working properly for you, or you need us to kind of jump in and troubleshoot your account for you, please feel free to reach out to us at support@scottleroymarketing.com. I'll go ahead and drop that I'll drop that email in the chat box down below for you as well. All right. As we are taking a look here, we're on our KW command login page. So I'm going to start off here just so we can kind of take a look at what our social media has in store for our KW command. So signing in here, it's going to take your KW username and password. And if this is your very first time signing into KW command, it's going to be agent.kw.com. And today's demonstration, we're going to go ahead and sign in underneath Scott's account. And once we get signed in here, primarily your social media content or your social media campaigns, if we click on the red KW square on the top left-hand corner, those are going to live within our campaign section right here. It's going to look like a megaphone. Now, we have kind of a two-part process, or truly a three-part process in terms of getting our social media out through our KW command platform. The first part of the process is connecting it. The second part of the process is creating content to send out. And then the third part of the process is actually sending that content out through a campaign. So campaigns are where we send all that marketing out through your social media. Designs are going to be where we create that marketing. And our settings are going to be where we go to kind of connect all of this together. And that's going to be on the top right-hand corner here. We give our name a click. We'll scroll all the way down. You'll see our settings section right here. Now, quickly taking a look here within our settings, if we scroll down a little bit, you'll see that we have two sections to connect our Facebook. If I scroll down a little bit more, you have one section to connect your Instagram. So if we take a look at this really quick, your Facebook post scheduling, this is going to allow you to create, say, 10, 20, 30 pieces of marketing content and schedule them out to post on your business page to look like you're always posting online. So if you're ever wondering how do those big box offices always seem to post like every hour or every day, chances are they're using a post scheduling system similar to this right here. Now, post scheduling is going to be free. So you go ahead and connect your business page right here. And again, this is going to post internally to people who've already liked your business page. Taking a look down here at the bottom, you have your Facebook Ads Manager. This is where we'll go ahead and connect and send out ads to acquire leads. So we're actually hunting for leads. This does require a payment method, but as we are setting this up here, again, this is to target people who do not know about your business yet or your business page, who are interested in doing business. So you have two different sections right here. If we look down on our Instagram right here, we only have Instagram post scheduling, which means that we can only schedule posts to go out on our Instagram business page. Our ads manager connection for Instagram is actually going to take place within our Facebook business page. And we're going to take a look at that here in a minute when we go and create our business page. But essentially, these are going to be the connections that you have available for you. And then again, last but not least, you do have the same when it comes to Twitter as well. So these are all the connections that we have in terms of social media for Command. Now, taking a closer look here, let's jump into our Facebook. We're going to jump into my personal Facebook here. If you have yet to create a business page, first and foremost to note is that business pages are owned by your personal account here. So underneath your personal Facebook, where you always kind of go to scroll, right? Right on the left-hand side right here, we go over 1, 2, 3 over to the left of your headshot. You should have a dotted square right here. And if I click this dotted square, you should have a pop-up that opens up with two different columns. You should have one which is just kind of like your general menu column. And then on the right-hand side here, you should have a create column. This create column will allow you to create a number of different pieces of content. So you can create a group if you and your friends are going on a trip, right? You can create an ad. You can create a page right here. And we're actually going to look for the page portion in terms of creating our Facebook business page. Now, there's going to be one other button that looks similar to this, and that's going to be on the left-hand side right here. It's going to say Pages. It's going to have an orange flag right here, but just note that the orange flag will go to pages that you've already created or that you're a part of. And then on the right-hand side, the white flag is going to be where we create that business page, okay? So we're going to click on the white flag here. And this is going to be the start of us creating this Facebook business page. So first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and create a name for this business page. And very simple here, I'm just going to put in my name, Morgan Heitzma Realtor. Perfect. Now our category right down here below, we're going to put in real estate. Oh, perfect. They have real estate agent right here, even better. And then a bio. So again, if you have a hard time coming up with a bio, this is a fantastic opportunity to kind of show some new piece of technology for you that you may see popping up here and there, especially newly within your KW Command system. This is ChatGPT, and this is absolutely amazing, especially when it comes to your social media marketing. So great example is if I need a bio right here, I'm not sure what to write out. I can go to ChatGPT right here, and I'll drop the link in the chat box down below for you. And I can write. I can tell ChatGPT, write a okay. So aside from my typos here, so write a 2-sentence bio about Morgan Heitzma Realtor in business for 10 years. I can also add a location, things like that if I really wanted to kind of enhance my bio here. But truthfully, all you really need is a few pieces of information to kind of give ChatGPT right here. We're going to go ahead and hit send. And it's going to go ahead and create a beautiful bio for us. So Morgan Heitzma, a seasoned realtor with a decade of experience, brings a wealth of expertise to the real estate industry. Known for his unparalleled professionalism and commitment to client satisfaction, Morgan has consistently excelled in helping individuals achieve their property goals over the course of his impressive 10-year career. So again, you may want to proof these, but again, pretty great to have something come up and populate here for me without me having to try too hard. Again, the more information that you add to this, the more detailed it will be. But again, if I really wanted to, I can copy this right here. I believe the short bio portion right here, it may cap you off at a certain number of text characters. So we'll just leave it at that right here, and that should be good for us. Perfect. So your bio is going to be right below your title right here. So again, it's just going to be a small snippet into what this page is about. And once we're satisfied with this right here, we're going to click on Create Page down at the very bottom left. It's going to load up here for us, and then it's going to take us to another page where we can kind of add a headshot, some additional information, and so on. So in this portion right here, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to add our website. So again, if you have a custom website, go ahead and enter it there. If you are using your KW branded site, again, it's going to be clicking the red KW square and making our way all the way to our consumer tab right here. And then we should be able to just kind of copy our URL .kw.com. And I'm going to go ahead and take this and place this on my new business page here. Again, you also have a section for a phone number. So if you have a phone number or email additional information, support@scottleroymarketing.com. A little bit of a typo there, but we'll go ahead and let's see if we can kind of fix this really quick. There we go. Address, city, town, zip code. Again, you can go ahead and place an address right here. I believe you have the ability to hide the address as well. So again, maybe place your market center information right here, market center location. And then of course your hours, we're going to say that we are always open for business. We're going to hit next at the very bottom here. And then now we can go ahead and add our profile picture as well as our cover photo. So again, if you have a profile, if you have a headshot, go ahead and add that. I'm not sure if I have a headshot here available. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and leave that portion blank for our demonstration here. But if you're ever interested in getting some cool looking background banners right here, we can just open up a new tab right here and we can type in Pexels, PEXELS.com. And this should be a number of free high quality images for you guys to be able to download and use with your marketing. So again, if you're looking for a great image to be at the top of your email template, for example, you guys can use this anytime you want. So completely free. We'll go ahead and whoops. There we go. We'll go ahead and place this in the chat box for you as well. Now for our Facebook business page, I'm going to go ahead and just type in house right here. And here we have a number of beautiful homes that we can go ahead and download. So if I'm interested in a specific home, I can just click download right here. It'll go ahead and download for me. I'm going to hit save. And then I'm going to move back over here to my business page and I'm going to add that cover photo. There we go. So what's cool about this is you have the opportunity to drag and reposition this photo as well. So if I didn't want my headshot to cut off the home at all, I can kind of drag this up. Or if I want to center this a little bit more, I can kind of drag this down. But I think in this case right here, this looks pretty good like this. There we go. Perfect. So next we have add an action button. This is going to be their call to action. Do you want them to message you? Do you want them to visit a web page of yours? Something similar to that. We can add this call to action button. Again, you have book now, sign up, start order, view shop, send message. So get people to contact you. You have help people support you, and then link to group or app right here. So again, if you wanted them to download your Command mobile app, we could go ahead and add that, for example. So So again, you have tons of different opportunities right here. Send message. I'm going to say that's perfectly fine. Also, keep in mind that I believe KW Command did release an update where you can use WhatsApp within KW Command as well. So again, for those of you who use WhatsApp, you may want to toggle to this. That way, you have it all inclusive in one location. But for our example here, we'll just use send message. And again, this is what our business page looks like so far. We don't quite have that headshot, but again, that's perfectly fine. We'll go ahead and hit save right here. And then once we're satisfied, we'll click next one more time right here. And you also have a progress bar right above our next and back button. So you kind of see how far throughout the transition or how far you are throughout the creation process. One last mention right here, you do have WhatsApp, so that is part of the setup process. So if you are utilizing that, you can go ahead and enter that now. But for us, we'll go ahead and skip this. And then last but not least, you have the ability to invite any friends on your personal friends list. So this may come in handy, especially if you've accumulated quite a bit of friends, for them to kind of check out and like your new business page right here. All right, so we do have a couple other locations. I did say last but not least, but moving on here, you do have some notifications as well. Do you want to be notified when anybody interacts with your business page? I'm going to say yes. Do I want marketing and promotional emails? I may say no on this one right here, and then I'll hit done. So now that we have created our Facebook business page right here, you'll see that pop up right here that said that they switched me over to interact as the business page. So if I hit X out right here, I'm gonna X out of these two. On the top right hand corner, you see that my personal profile headshot has disappeared. But again, I can always toggle back to it right here. So now you can either interact as yourself or you can interact as Morgan Heitzma Realtor. So inside of your business page right here, interacting as yourself, on the left-hand side right here, you have a number of different options. If we were to click on Insights right here, you'll have a new set of options that come up, and we're only really looking for two sections here. If I scroll down, the two sections we're going to look for is page access. This is how we go to make sure that we are connected with our KW Command. If I were to click on Community Managers right here, I'm just going to go ahead and send myself an invite right here. If I were to back out of Page Access, still within the Insights tab right here, 2 below Page Access, or 3. So Page Access is right here. 1, 2, 3 below Page Access is going to be linked accounts. And this is where we're going to go to connect our Instagram right here. So if you have an Instagram business page, this is where you actually connect it on the back end of your Facebook business page to be able to run those paid ads, okay, to capture new leads. So so in this case right here, I can go ahead and connect an account. I don't believe I have one just yet, but again, for those of you who are looking to create an Instagram business account, I'm just going to toggle over to this new tab right here. Then we have business.instagram.com. I can go ahead and paste this right here for you, the chat box. And then we'll go ahead and get started with this. So I don't quite have an account, but I can log in with either just standard Instagram, or I can log in with your with Meta. But I don't think I quite have an Instagram account right here, so I may have to create one first. Let's see. All right, let me actually jump into Instagram.com right here. For those of you who, if you do not have an Instagram just yet, I'll just go ahead and throw this in the chat box as well for you. So we'll need to create an Instagram account first. We'll go ahead and hit sign up here. We'll put in our email address. Perfect. I'm just going to add my full name to both of these. Again, this is creating a personal Instagram account first before we create our business account. Again, Instagram's going to act very similar to Facebook, in which you need that personal account first before that business account is created onto it. So, okay. Okay, so we're going to add sample tests instead. I could have had a random name floating around here, but we'll go ahead and see if we can just add maybe a couple random digits to this. And then so hopefully right here, there you go. Then we'll hit sign up right here. So I had a little bit of trouble creating a username right there, but again, I did have a fancy little button to kind of help create one for me. So again, we'll go ahead and place a date here. And then what it should do is it should send over an email code here for you. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump into my my email. I'm going to see if I can locate that that Instagram. We'll give it just a second here to kick over. Oh, there it goes. So here we go. We have the Instagram code. And then we'll go ahead and place it right here. So as this is taking a moment to load up here, oh, there we go. So again, as we are creating a brand new Instagram account, you'll see that this is typically what it kind of looks like. We can go ahead and start to follow some individual people. So if you wanted to, we can go ahead and follow, you know, any one of these people. And then moving over here to the left-hand side, you have some more additional info. So one, you have your profile right here. So on the left-hand side, right here, we can go ahead and edit our profile. So as we take a look, it lets us know that all the information that we are able to edit. One thing that's super important to note when it comes to Instagram, though, is to add your website. You're going to need to actually do this through the mobile app. So again, Instagram is more of a mobile app friendly social media platform. So again, there may be certain features here that again, you may only be able to edit within your mobile app of Instagram. So, but now that we have a Instagram created right here, perfect. You have this create button on the left-hand side. You can go ahead and create a new post. You can start to use ChatGPT again for your Facebook posts as well. It really comes in handy in being able to create a number of different text posts very rapidly. Now, I'm going to go back over to this Instagram business page right here. We'll log in with Instagram right here. There we go. And as we are logged in underneath our Instagram account, we can now start to create a business page here. So as you see, you have a creator or you have a business option here on your mobile app. It may kind of show you similar options here. We're going to choose business. We're going to hit next here, and then we're going to choose next one more time. So this will allow you to, again, kind of follow that same sort of process we did with Facebook, in which we'll just go ahead and type in real estate. And then we'll select real estate agent. And then again, very similar. I think once Facebook acquired Instagram, they really did a good job of merging the two together. So review your contact info. Phone number, street address, again, all this information. Don't use my contact info. That also is another option for you as well. However, you would like these leads to reach out to you. So I'm gonna hit save right here. And then now it says your Instagram business account is ready. So I'm going to hit done, and then we're going to go ahead and check this out here. So, so it did pop me over to my Facebook to try and connect that. One thing that I did use is my personal Facebook account is not linked up to my SLM email, so it did give us this error here. Try to use the same email address as your Facebook when you are creating this Instagram and this Instagram business page. I'm not 100% sure it'll let me connect this account because it's from a different email address, but again, if I want to go through this process right here, I can go ahead and approve. I can allow access for Instagram messages. So again, checking all my messages in one location here. I can click confirm, and then it should allow me to pop up and sign in and then connect my Instagram. So let's see if this will allow me to All right, perfect. So it took me about 3 times to remember that password that I just created, but it did allow me to get this connected here. Before I continue onward, it does say we can save your login info on this browser, so you don't need to enter it again. Again, if this is something that you use all the time, I'd say go for it. For me, since this is just a sample test account, I may say not now. But again, this will allow things to be a little bit more streamlined for you. This is loading up right here. And in a moment, it should be connected. Perfect. So Instagram connected. So now we have created a Facebook business page. We have created an Instagram account. We've created an Instagram business page, and we've linked our Instagram to our Facebook. So, and we're only halfway through the class. So pretty good timing right here. Again, I'm going to hit done right here. And then so as you kind of see, you have that information pop up. We can always disconnect our account right here as well if we are no longer using it or have created a new Instagram that we want to connect. But yeah, that should be about it. When it comes to editing your Instagram business page, again, keep in mind it's going to be same sort of process. Let me see if I can back out right here. It's going to be the same sort of process in terms of updating your cover photo and things like that. But as you see at the very top, since this all kind of feeds through the Meta, Facebook Meta, it already pulled your Facebook business pages account right here as well once we connected it. So yeah, so really cool there. As we move back over to our KW command system right here, I'm going to go ahead and make my way back to the home page. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click on our name on the top right hand corner here, and we're going to make our way to our settings. Now, once inside of our settings here, we'll go ahead and connect these Facebook and Instagram accounts that we've just created here. So in this case right here, there may be some leftover connected accounts. So I'm just going to disconnect these here, and we're going to start fresh. Okay, so perfect. So one thing to keep in mind is once the new ads section within KW Command got updated, we now connect our Facebook Ads Manager through our campaigns. So we'll wait till the very end to connect this portion right here. But first and foremost, let's connect our Facebook post scheduling as well as our Instagram post scheduling. We'll click on connect account right here. It already pulled up, since I'm inside my business page right here, it already pulled up my login information. So it's going to ask me to continue as my personal account. So this is super important. Keep in mind, we're going to connect our personal account first. because that's where our business pages live. We won't actually be able to post or run paid ads through our personal account. Okay, so this is just the owner of the business page. So we're gonna click continue right here. It's going to connect that for me, and that's going to pull up all the business pages that I personally have within my personal Facebook page. So you see we have a number of different options right here. We can select more than one, but for our example right here, we're going to mainly focus on the Morgan Heitzma Realtor, that new business page that we just created here, and we're going to click on connect. So it also says Facebook page is connected up at the very top there. Now I can actually run scheduled posts through both of those sections there. Both of those business pages. If I click on connect more, it should give me the option to pull that up again if I needed to connect any more. So let's say I actually want to connect 3 of them. But in this case, we'll again just keep the 2 there. Scrolling down a little bit more, we'll go ahead and click on our Instagram as well, connect account. Already pulled that up here for us because, again, we're already kind of signed into this stuff. So, again, we'll go ahead and select that and then click on connect. So now we have both of our scheduled posts for Facebook and Instagram ready to go for our campaigns. Next is going to be connecting our Facebook Ads Manager. So we can go ahead and go directly to that location by clicking on the paid ad settings right below where we would normally find that connect button. So if we give this a click right here, perfect. You'll see a couple Facebook accounts connected here. My account isn't quite connected just yet, but if I wanted to, I can just go ahead and on the top right hand corner, click on link a Facebook page, continue with Facebook right here. And that's going to open me up to my personal Facebook account because that's where everything is underneath. And then one of 2 things may pop up here. So it all depends on if you've connected previously or if this is your very first time. If you connected previously, you may see the same screen that I see right here. If this is your very first time connecting your business page to your KW command, it should look something similar to this right here. So opt into all and current future businesses, and then opt into current businesses only. So as we kind of take a look at this, you'll have an option to toggle between the 2 right here. Again, this will be up to you depending on how many business pages you have, how many you create, things like that. In my case right here, since this is just an example, I'm going to opt into just the current businesses only. And I'm going to click on continue right here. And then you'll see right down at the very bottom, Morgan Heitzma Realtor. Now, again, if this doesn't show up here for you, maybe try toggling this back and forth. But again, you should find that business page that we just created within this drop down right here. So in this case, I'm going to click on this. I'm going to click on connect right here. It's going to review the campaign connect and request my permissions. So I'm going to hit save right here. And then it should be good to go. So I'm going to click got it, and then it should bring me back to the KW command campaign section. You'll see this section right here for us. We're going to have to select this and then click on like continue or select Morgan Heitzma Realtor right here. So we'll give this another moment to load up and connect here. Perfect. So so it popped up, it gave me 2 green checks, and then it gave me a red arrow right here. Facebook lead form terms of service. All we'll need to do is click on the Facebook terms of service right here and then agree to them. It should look something similar to this right here. All I have to do is hit accept. It's been accepted. And then it did give me a pop-up, a new tab right here. So I'm just going to go back to my previous tab, and then I'm going to refresh this campaign section right here. And right here, we are good to go. So before I take off, you do have the ability, since we do have like 3 Facebooks now, I can set this Facebook page as the default if I really wanted to. And then I can also go back to, I believe it's paid. Facebook pages right here. So underneath assets, it's going to be Facebook pages. And now we can see all these Facebook pages that are connected, with mine being the default right here. So now at this point, we can go ahead and create paid ads and scheduled posts through our KW command system. So seeing as how we still have about 20 minutes left, I'm just going to run through this and see how far I can get for you guys from the moment that we create a business page to the moment that we send out a ad here. So now at this point, what we'll need to do is click back to campaigns on the top left-hand corner here. And now that we're in the campaign section of command, we're going to click on this red square one more time, and we're going to make our way to our designs right here. We're going to give this a click. And within our designs, on the top right-hand corner, we have this blue button that says Create Design. We're going to select this here. And since we're working with social media, there's going to be one dedicated section here for us, which is going to be that social button right here. So if you use email, print, or video, chances are they may not be available to select through our campaigns as we're sending social media campaigns out. So pair the button with what type of campaign that you're trying to run. As we choose social right here, again, keeping in mind we have a scheduled post for internal, right? So people who've already liked our business page that we're already in communication with. So we're going to want to have some sort of client love or something similar to that. Valentine's Day is just right around the corner. So what's really cool on the left-hand side right here, we can scroll through all these drop downs. And I'm going to choose holiday right here, and I'm going to choose February. We also have January as well. So, oh, perfect. So MLK Day is just right around the corner. And if I wanted to create a very easy, beautiful social media scheduled post for everybody, I can simply click use right here, and this will pop up. And then I'll just make a couple of adjustments here. So instead of KWDBA name, I may go over to the left-hand side, click on logos right here, and then I may put in my market center right here, or say a different specific logo. That's a little bit harder to see, so maybe I'll place this right up here in yellow. And there we go. So now we have a great social media scheduled post. We can go one step further, and on the top corner here we have frames, and this is where you can place an image inside of this. So if you want to place your own headshot on the bottom right, we can do that as well. So again, keep in mind we have full in-depth designs classes here for you. So if I'm going a little bit too quick on this, just know that there are tons of resources available to help create all these cool pieces of content here. So this will be fantastic for our scheduled post right here. I'm going to hit File, Save on the top left here. Make sure we save our changes. I'm also going to download this piece of content as well. That's just something I personally like to do. If I'm ever creating content, I like to kind of download it to my computer. You can choose to do this or not. Completely up to you. So perfect. So we've got a scheduled post right here. We're going to back out, and we're going to create a paid ad. So paid ad, this is going to be something, a little bit more enticing, right? This is going to be like an open house. This is going to be a listing for sale. This is going to be something similar to that. You can let me back out a couple times. There we go. We're going to create design one more time. We're going to choose social again. And again, this will really be dependent on what you currently have going on. Do you have an open house? Do you have a client appreciation event? Do you have well, maybe not a client appreciation event, but maybe you have a listing that you want to showcase. So maybe in this case right here, I want to have a for sale sign right here. On the top section right here, you get to choose the sizing that you'd like. You have social wide, social square, and social story. So you have 3 different sections right here. Social wide is going to be that kind of rectangle view. Social square is going to be more of that kind of like Instagram post. And the social stories is, again, going to be the stories portion of like Facebook and Instagram. So for this case, let's do a social square here. I'm going to choose this for sale sign, or sorry, for sale template. And as this template pulls in here, again, very easy to adjust. We just place over our listing over top of this one. Great example is, oh, we have that image from Pexels. We have this home right here. So let's go ahead and use that. And all we have to do is click on images and then add on the left hand side, and then we can just choose that image that we downloaded. Perfect. This popped up here, and then so all I have to do is drag this over top, and wherever there's an image place, it should take over that that specific image. So perfect. We see this is a little cut off right here, so all I have to do is double click on this, and then you'll see I can actually move this picture around. I should also be able to shrink it as well or enlarge it. So again, depending on what you kind of need it for. Once we like where the size is right here, perfect. We can hit done at the top, and now we have this nice, beautiful for sale sign or ad right here. I'm going to change that DBA name one more time over here by clicking on logos and then my assets. Again, swapping this out, and perfect. So again, if you want to adjust any of the colors or the text or anything, say this black's a little bit too bold for you, say you wanted maybe change it up a little bit, we can kind of adjust that as well. So be sure to enter our street name. Perfect. And now we have a paid ad that we can send out through our social media. So again, on the top left hand corner, again, we'll click on save. And then on the top right hand corner, we'll go ahead and download one more time right here. Perfect. So now we've created both of the ads that we need to send out right here. So making our way back over to the campaign section. Oh, let's back out a few more times here. There we go. Making our way back over to the campaign section right here. Let's start off by first creating a scheduled post. So so as we're taking a look right here, we'll go ahead and click on social posts on the top right hand corner here. And then all the way to the right, we'll click on create campaign. We're going to choose our social post. And again, it popped in that Morgan Heitzma Realtor, that new business page that we just created. As we start to scroll down right here, everything that we've entered in right here is gonna auto populate onto the ad. So scheduled post first. Happy MLK Day. Again, as we're dealing with social media, we can go ahead and enter in any kind of emojis on the bottom left-hand corner. There's going to be a smiley face here. And then on the right-hand side, you'll have this small little section. It's going to look like a pictures. We can actually add that media that we just created. So you're going to get a drop down right here. You have two different options. You can browse from your designs right here, or you can browse from your computer files. So that's why I kind of downloaded both. If one's not working for you, at least you have a backup right here to choose between. So clicking on Browse Designs, we have that MLK ad that we just, or scheduled post that we just created. Give this another second to load up here, and then it should populate on the right-hand side for us as well. So the design was not quite ready to be used, but again, perfectly fine because we downloaded it as well. So we may need to jump back in there and then resave. But we can just go ahead and select this one, and this should pre-populate for us. So again, great example right here. As we're selecting these, remember we have social wide, social square, and social stories for your different sizing of your ads. You can go ahead and adjust that here accordingly. So again, if this was social social wide, the wide section may be better to select. But we're going to choose social square right here. We're going to crop that image. And now we have that on the right-hand side right here. What else is really cool, if I scroll down right here, you also have, I forgot to mention that Instagram as well. So we can actually select our Instagram and our Facebook to run this scheduled post through. Last but not least, down at the very bottom, you do have ownership statement and DBA. So if we need to add a DBA to this, it'll go ahead and do that for us. If by chance it overlaps with wherever you place the image right here, we can actually move this to the left or to the right. So as you see, that's a little bit better now that it's off of Scott's headshot here. Now, last but not least, I'm not 100% sure. I think MLK Day is next Monday. So we can go ahead and schedule this post for a specific date, or we can publish this immediately. I'll schedule this for the 15th right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on Schedule Post on the top right-hand corner. So again, it's going to show both of these scheduled posts right here. I'm going to click Select. And remember when we clicked over here on our social posts, we should be able to see these now within our calendar view. So we have our 1 week, but our social post isn't going to be till next Monday. So if we actually toggle this over to the month view right here, you should see that that presented right here. So now we can actually see that where it's going to at 10 a.m. on the 15th. So pretty cool. Now, one last thing, if I can squeeze this in within the last 10 minutes, it's going to be creating a paid ad, right? So if on the top right-hand corner here, if I click on Create Campaign, click on Paid Ad right here, we make our way back to our campaign section where we're kind of familiar with because we've just connected our Facebook pages. So we've just connected this. Again, your paid ads are going to take a payment method. So first and foremost, we'll want to make sure that we've connected that payment method. I believe it's in My Account up on the top right-hand corner right here. And then you have billing details. So you can enter in your credit card information to run these paid ads here. But on the left-hand side right here, you have your dashboard. It's going to look like a house, and you'll have a number of different paid ads that you can run. Taking a look at this at first glance, it could look a little overwhelming, but I'm going to try with the next few minutes here to dissect this here for you, so it's a little bit easier to look at. So first and foremost, on the top, there's these images. So house, 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 ad, blue house, green hand with cash. So these are all going to determine what type of ad this is. So the purple houses are going to be listings. So listing, multi-listing. The blue houses with a hand underneath, those are to attract sellers. So to attract sellers, attract seller right here, and then attract seller. The green icons with the hand and cash, that's going to be attract buyers right here. And then another one down below. Alongside of these images, you'll have the indicator on what social media platform these ads run on. So right here, it's Facebook, Instagram. Some of these are Google, and some of these are Google Ads, which I'm going to leave out for now. But again, we have a full in-depth paid ads class for you guys. And then as we look, this is probably going to be one of the most important sections right here, is at the very bottom, you have these yellow tags and you have these blue tags right here. So the blue tags, any square that has a blue tag right here is going to indicate that this includes a Facebook lead generation form, which means if you create an ad off of these, if anyone clicks on that ad before they're taken to your site or landing page, Command is going to capture their information. Any of these ads in yellow right here, these ads rely on wherever you're sending them to for them to fill out information onto, or for that site to capture it. Okay, so you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this new one, the TikTok. You only have about 5 different ads right here that you can run that includes that Facebook lead generation form. Every other one right here relies on your content. So taking a look at these listings right here, just to separate the two listings right here. You have a listing which is just a single image or a single video, and then you have a single listing that you can add multiple images to. That's going to run through like a carousel. And then last but not least, you have a multiple image carousel with multiple listings. So if you have like 3 listings you want to showcase with images for each one, this will be your best bet right here. So for our time, we're going to click on our simple listing right here. As we scroll down, we have the ability to choose our Facebook page. So again, we have that Morgan Heitzma Realtor right here. I'm going to plus a new page, right? Oh, so sorry, that's only for Facebook. So there we go. All right, perfect. I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to run it through Instagram as well, but it may run through both of them, or we may have an option down here towards the bottom. So as we are selecting our business page that we just created, the next option will be to select the listing that you want to showcase. So we can go ahead and click this ad right here. All we have to do is type in that listing, but it's a 2-step process. The first step is the type of information you're going to enter. So what type of info are you going to enter to find that listing? I may do the street address, and then filter on is going to be that actual information. So maybe 123 Main Street. And once this pulls up, again, this drops from the MLS. As we are scrolling through here, we can see what's sold off market, what's withdrawn. So I don't quite see any that are for sale. So we won't. Oh, there we go. We got one that's active right here. So we'll go ahead and select this. We'll select done. And now we've actually pulled in a listing here for our paid ad. As we scroll down a little bit further, you do have the option to either select the listing images. So you have listing images that you can select right here, or you have that video that you can select if you have one, or we can upload that custom image. And we've worked on that custom image of that for sale sign. So we're going to go ahead and select that. We can select media from our library. We'll see if this pulls in here first. Perfect. So now, again, we can use our own custom content right here. Scrolling down a little bit further, we have our text right here. And this is one of the coolest things that we've incorporated is it should auto pull if you're pulling in a listing. It should auto pull some of that description. Beautiful new home in Seaside, just listed at 200,000. So it'll auto populate this for you. But it has these functions here where all we have to do is add a specific piece of information, and it'll auto pull that. So what we actually typed out is beautiful new home in blank, just listed for blank. And we added the city function and the price function, and that allowed us to be able to pull where it was located and the price range. There's going to be another option here for us as well, and on the right-hand side, it's going to be this magic wand. And this is going to be just like that ChatGPT that we went through, but it's going to be incorporated into your paid ad here. So again, if I wanted to suggest something with AI right here, bam, look at that. So now we have all of these pieces of information, and I can also change the style to practical, caring, emotional. So again, now we have a thing, and apologies for the text right here, a commercial location. It looks like I pulled in from, but if I'm interested in this, I can hit apply right here, and then it'll pull that information in here for us. So again, or I can just go back and say, there we go. Beautiful new home in blank. And I did have a little bit of a typo there, but that's okay. Scrolling down here a little bit more, we can enter in our URL. So again, when somebody clicks on this ad, where do you want to take them to? Do you want to take them to your KW Agent site? Do you want to take them to an Eventbrite, Calendly? Wherever you want to take them to, we can enter that URL right here. For landing pages, I know when we migrated over to the new KW Agent sites, The old school landing pages did go away. However, I believe you can still find those links within this drop down right here as well. So I'm not sure how long that's going to be active there for, as landing pages are now available to create within the sites. But again, you do have that available for you still. Last but not least, these two sections right here on this page is, do you want to add any tags the moment somebody clicks on this ad and they're captured as a lead? Do you want to tag them as anything? Do you want to tag them as a seller, buyer, social media, Facebook, Instagram? Here you can go ahead and add any one of these tags for anybody who clicks on this ad right here. Not only that, but you also have the ability to set them up automatically onto a smart plan. So again, if you say the moment a lead comes in for this, I need them to be on a specific smart plan. Bam, we can do that. Valentine's Day 2022. So last but not least, our DBA name is kind of overridden right here. We do have we do have a little bit of a discrepancy right here. It doesn't look like it's able to move over to left or right, so we may need to adjust that back in the designs itself. But again, you do have that available. All right, with this last minute here, last but not least, it's a 2-page process. The first was setting up that information details. Last is finalizing the date and price range. First and foremost, how long do you want this ad to run? I'd say anywhere between 3 to 5 to 7 days. That way you can always monitor and check your ad. In the moment they're starting to dwindle down, at least you'll be able to kind of like micromanage it. Your budget, this is going to determine your radius, and I don't think I talked about that on this back page, is your targeting radius right here. So within the old paid ads, we were able to select based off of interest, like accountant, apartment, things like that. Now we're only able to create a targeting based off of a mile radius. So maybe a 22-mile radius within this listing location, or a specific custom location that I'd want to set up. So oops, there we go. And then so I would say best judgment when it comes to payment and duration. A duration that 3 to 5 to 7 days. Your budget, use your budget accordingly dependent on your mile radius. Last but not least, you have your billing right here, and then we can go ahead and purchase now. So I think that's going to be about it for me. Again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, you guys. I know there's a lot to unpack here, but hopefully that really covered the full process from the moment that you jump in to create a business page, to connecting them all together, to creating social media and sending them out. Again, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. If you guys have any questions, I'll be sure to stick around for a few extra minutes, but without further ado, have a fantastic Friday and even better rest of your week.